So I'll be quite honest. It's been a while since I've uploaded. It's been quite a few months. Well, I've had my reasons, and you might be wondering as to why I haven't done an update regarding on my promised 1,000 hours of studying. Well, to give out my excuses, um, quite recently or during that time, I had a problem with my research group. It just scaled up to become a bigger problem, and then the school had to be involved. I don't want to go delve into that deeper, but that's one of the reasons as to why I wasn't able to keep my promise with the 1,000 hours of studying. And then another one is actually my iPad broke, and then it's been quite broken for some time, but I was able to still use it since it the problem was only the battery, but then I got worried because it got too bloated already. I was afraid it might explode, so I just shut it down, hid it, and then safely kept it so that it wouldn't be a fire hazard. But of course, I've got some good news. Really good news actually. So first, let's start off with I have a brand new laptop, which may you may or may not know what model it is, but it's the G14. It's such a good laptop. Well, there's a reason for why I got the laptop recently. It's not necessarily because my iPad broke, but I'll tell you at the last part. Anyways, for what I've been recently doing, I've actually started I guess you could say a new hobby, which is this one. I don't know if you can see it from there, but it's a cassette player. I was intrigued by seeing. I was intrigued by cassette tapes because I recently saw like on TikTok or like on social media that there's been quite an interest in more niche hobbies, more analog. So I got attracted to the vintage aesthetic as well as the sound. It sounds much more different from the physical or just listening to Spotify. Of course, it has friction, which is quite a charm that I like. Now, for the last one, the one I'm really happy to talk about is a really good news is I've been accepted to a university abroad. Now, which country? Which country is it, right? Well, it's a country that I'm quite fond of, surprisingly. It's China. Lo and behold, I don't even speak Mandarin, funnily enough, but China is one of the countries that I visited recently, like last year during October, for my family visited there. And I've got to say, the moment I went there, I fell in love with the country. And then I saw opportunities that I might not have been able to take or I might not be able to get here in the Philippines. I think at the start of it was like no this year during February, during February around that or March, I applied for a university in China, specifically in Guangdong province or Guangzhou. It's one of from what I've researched, it was part of like I guess the Ivy League of China. So I am really happy I got into it. It's the university is called it's called SCUT for short, but it's called South China University of Technology. I heard they're a really reputable university, which is why I'm so happy to be being able to get accepted into that university. And of course, moving abroad is not easy. So I have quite a few things that I'm gonna be busy with. I mean, I've already gotten my visa. I've already gotten all my requirements. I got approved. I got the university admission letter. All I need to do now is just go to China, pay for the tuition, and enroll in the university. So, if you're wondering what course I took, I first for this year or this August, starting August 28th, I took the foundational year. If you haven't heard of what the foundational year is, basically, if you go abroad, foundational years are it's I guess a course or a short program that helps you assimilate to the university standards, to their culture. So, yeah, I chose that since, first of all, even though I do have Chinese blood, I don't speak Chinese or Mandarin, so that's a problem. But I think the foundational year, from what I've researched, helps you learn Mandarin. So you'll have less friction with living life in China. So being on abroad, it's gonna be the first time for me. It's gonna be a very, very, very big life changing event. I won't even be able to experience my graduation during DLSU. It was quite a good time. I've really had fond memories, even though I've fair share of problems as well. I I love the experiences that I was able to get with most of my friends. But of course, since I'm moving abroad, it's a big step in my life. It's gonna be a big change. Of course, I'll try to keep filming. Actually, I might even be more consistent than I was. Well, I can't really say consistency knowing that this is like my second video upload overall in my channel. I do plan to upload more. For filming in China, I think I won't film my first 2 weeks, since my parents will go with me, and then they'll help me adjust there, since they want to go with me and like they want to see me settle first. So I'd like to enjoy most of my time with them, and hopefully enjoy my time before meeting them again for a very, very long time. But that's basically it. That's what's been happening with most of my life. I'd probably do more videos. Actually, I don't even know what type of videos to make. I just thought that, maybe a life update was needed, because there are things changing in my life. I think that's actually all I can think of. I guess it'll be quite a lonely journey. I'll be alone. Well, I think that's all of it. So, see you guys.